Hello everybody, welcome to Unit 1 of English 263. In this video I'm going to talk about the major assignment or the portfolio assignment that will come at the end of the unit in detail, and then you can refer to the schedule of activities and the unit module for the other activities and assignments that are in the module. So the main purpose here is to just kind of talk about what is the big major assignment that we're working towards by the end of the unit, and how do some of the other things that we're talking about in class kind of fit or lead up to this major assignment. So this is your first portfolio assignment. It's an analysis of a multimodal text. The way that we're going to kind of go through the course is we're going to start with sort of ideas and foundational concepts. You're going to start by reading the first several chapters in your textbook that talk about these ideas of genre, of rhetorical situation, of audience and purpose, of mediums and modes, and those types of things. So if you were in English 101 or English 102 at Midlands Technical College, some of these terms and some of these concepts might be just a review for you if you really remember English 101 and English 102 really good. For some of you, it might be brand new, but I think it is worth, whether it's a brand new concept to you or something that you already remember from English 101 and English 102, definitely something worth going over again is some of these rhetorical concepts and some of these genre concepts that are discussed in the first few chapters of the book. Understanding rhetorical situation and audience and genre and those types of things, it's really important, not just for writing essays, but for writing any type of communication. So when we're talking about writing for social media or writing multimodal text, very important, just as if you're writing an essay, to understand your audience and purpose, your rhetorical situation, genre and genre conventions, and all those other things that are talked about. So we're going to start with some of those foundational concepts, and then move on to applying those concepts, where you'll do your own work in writing for social media, your own multimodal text, as we move throughout the middle and final parts of the semester. But just kind of review or show your understanding of the foundational concepts, you'll do this analysis of a multimodal text. So what you're doing here is you are looking at MTC's website and several multimodal texts that MTC puts out for the public and for an audience to see. Those could be things like the website, social media posts, traditional advertising. But what you're going to do is you're going to kind of look through and see what they have to offer out there and collect several examples of texts. Keep in mind the textbook defines text as basically either a written or a multimodal text. It can be just about anything. But you're going to choose several examples of text from MTC's website and social media and advertising, and you're going to conduct an analysis of it. Basically, what you're thinking about is rhetorical analysis, so things like audience, context, and purpose, rhetorical appeals, and that kind of stuff. And then also genre. So how do they use the conventions of the genre or the medium effectively? So you're going to compose this by completing an analysis of those texts in that way. You can read over the full thing and the full description of the assignment here. I won't go over every single word of it, but you can read that on your own. But what we're going to do is there's some questions to guide your analysis here. And then at the bottom here, you can present your findings in one of two ways. So you can either do a written report. So think of this as not really an essay, but a report. And I put an example that's annotated of a report from a technical writing textbook in the module that kind of shows you what a report looks like. Or you can do an oral presentation. So this is sort of differentiated between whatever your preference might be. More writing, maybe more speaking. Some people might prefer one over the other, so I wanted to give you a choice. So that is the gist of it. Is you're going to choose some examples of multimodal texts from Midlands Technical College. You're going to analyze it, and then you can present your findings in either a report or a presentation. The other assignments, and you can refer to the schedule of activities and the module for the other assignments in the unit, but they're basically leading up to you having the knowledge and the skills necessary to complete this assignment. So we'll do some discussions where we talk about some of the concepts from the first several chapters in the book. You'll do some activities that you'll submit to the Dropbox that are little pieces of this analysis of a multimodal text, and you'll get feedback on that before you have to do the complete and whole thing. So there's a whole process and a whole scaffolding that goes through all of this. However, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to me, so you can either email me or ask for an office hours appointment. Remember, the tutors either in the Academic Success Center or on tutor.com are also available to help you, and you can get help from a tutor at any stage of the writing process, even if it's after reading this video and after reading over, or after listening to the video and after reading over this assignment description. If you still don't understand what it is you're supposed to do, go to a tutor or ask for an office hours appointment, and you can have them explain it in a little bit more detail. If you are having trouble generating ideas for your assignment, so if you've collected some texts, but you're not really quite sure how to answer some of these questions, that's also something that a tutor can help you with. So don't forget that as well. So they can help you at any stage of the writing or composition process. But like I said, quick overview of the major assignment for the unit. Refer to the schedule of activities and the unit module for the other activities in the unit. Please reach out to me or a tutor if you have any questions.